Do you need a conversational starter? Part 2. Welcome back to After Hour Happy Hour. We are your chaotic but cathartic co-host. I'm Vicky.
I'm Jamila.
I'm Sharon.
So for this episode, if you watched the last one, we're just talking about different questions that could potentially be conversational starters. So if you meet anyone, need questions, refer to this podcast for inspiration.
First question.
What is the silliest fear you have?
I know it's not silly because I know so many people feel the same way, but holes. I cannot do
what
holes.
What is the word?
Trypophobia.
Mine would be running into a pole.
Speaking from personal experience there, aren't you?
Yeah. Nothing silly about running into a pole and busting your eyebrow open, but it's fear I have.
Yeah, mine is very silly. I'm terrified of balloons, latex balloons specifically. And there's a reason.
I feel a lot of people would scare balloons. No?
I've yet to meet one person.
Oh, there's your clowns.
I can't even.
Sorry. I don't know why clowns.
I can't even blow up a latex balloon. If I see one, I would start. I've nearly had panic attacks because
why?
Bro, my mom fucked me up. That's why. So, when I was a kid, I feel like this is a very common game, but I don't know why I got so scared. I think it's because I'm the youngest of all my cousins, so I was tiny as a kid. And when we all got together, all the cousins, my mom would play games with us, obviously, to entertain us. One of the games was to tie balloons around our ankles, and then you'd run around and stomp to pop people's balloons. And my, young-ass, small kid self was like, Mom, I'm too scared, it's gonna pop, and I'm too small, and I can't do this. And I would tell her no, and she'd be like, you can do it, and she'd drag me in to play, and now it's traumatizing, because every time I'm around one, I'm like, I can't, and I start getting really anxious and scared. So I can't be around latex balloons at all.
Now I just want to put Vicky in a room.
Bro, I would straight up black out or something. I would freak myself out so much. I think it's the fear of it potentially popping eventually, and just thinking about it makes me want to go, oh. But ugh.
That's so funny.
Seeing a balloon, especially if it's super clear and it's so blown up and it looks like it's gonna pop any second. Oh my god,
What we get you a balloon arch?
I would not enter the house.
Wait, so does that mean if you ever go to someone's baby shower or something, baby gender reveal, and they use a balloon,
so anxious. I would probably walk away.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I'm very surprised that in college I was never around latex balloons enough for people to figure out this fear. There was one point in high school, you know how homecoming you decorate the halls and stuff, right? And obviously you use those cheap ass balloons. And I was in leadership, so I was supposed to do the decorating. But I was I can't be around balloons. So I just stayed in one room to make the posters to hand it off to people to go in the hallways to decorate. And one of my friend wanted to fuck around because he didn't understand how scared I was. So he threw a blown up balloon at me and I cried. And I think after that, he straight up I'm sorry, I'm not gonna, I take it all back.
Oh my god. I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah. Okay, next question. What smell brings back good memories?
So I truly, truly, truly believe in pheromones. I feel like I've told you guys this, but I believe in pheromones because all my exes have smelled the same when I like them, but then when I got out of the relationship, they start smelling different. And so my happy scent is laundry detergent mixed with lemons, because every guy that I've liked smells like that. And so it gives me safetyness because, when you're cuddling or whatever head ass shit that happens, they smell like that. And I'm like, well, but then if I stop liking them, I'm just you don't smell like that anymore.
That's interesting.
Mine isn't as nice as that. Okay, this smell isn't a nice smell, but it just brings back memories, good memories. But the smell of a crowd, really big crowd, of a lot of people, like I said, it's not a good smell, but it brings back events. It brings me back to, I was at this event or this event. It brings back those good memories.
Literally all I got from that was gym room, PE locker room.
She's thinking of a crowded rave.
Like festival.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't say it was a good smell, but it's a smell that brings back good memories.
That's true.
But ew. My answer is chlorine water. Or like sunblock, like fat packs of sunblock, because it brings back good memories of when I would go to swim practice or swim in general. You just smell like chlorine water. Yum.
What was your stroke? What
Backstroke?
was your event?
Yeah.
Really?
When I was in high school swim, my coach would throw me into IMs. I don't know why. Do you know what IMs are?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like 3 different strokes.
All 4.
I was really good at dolphin. I know that's not really a stroke because it's supposed to like lean into butterfly, but then that's the beginning part. But I was really good at that.
I don't know how to swim.
Oh yeah, shit. Let's just throw.
You know how you learn? Just toss yourself
Yeah, I was
in a
gonna say,
pool.
let's just throw her in.
No, do you remember our first retreat for our business org? And then we get thrown into the pool, right? So
Mhm.
I got thrown into the deeper end. I couldn't stand because it was deeper than me. And then I was literally like paddling like forward, and I was like, I finally found my ground, and acting like nothing happened.
Honestly, that should be a valid question you ask someone whenever there's a body of water, because a lot of people don't know how to swim.
Which I thought was like the most surprising thing. That was the very first set of classes outside of English school that my parents put me in. And so I thought it was such a normal thing for every kid to be put in swimming classes. And then I realized that I was just privileged as fuck.
My dad tried to teach me how to swim when I went to Hawaii in the 3rd grade. Then he got so frustrated, and I cried.
Oh,
That is so
What's a fashion trend you're glad went away?
You know, Disney in the like early 90s, but then a really popular thing was dresses, and then underneath you
top.
wear those capri leggings.
Oh,
And then flats. I don't know if it's because like it does not look good on everybody unless you got like a natural like hourglass curve and you're tall as fuck, but like that shit was ugly.
Mhm.
Do you guys know the off-the-shoulder tops? It's like off-the-shoulder, but a fake tank top part of it.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom, it also has a fake part that comes out that matches the tank top.
That's like limited too, right?
Yeah. And then it
Yeah.
had graphics on it, and then you'll wear it with a skirt or boot cut jeans.
Yeah.
I'm so glad boot cut jeans are no longer a thing. So glad.
Oh yeah.
For guys, it's the 3D glasses, and they pop out the middle, a snapback, and then the booby bracelets. Why was that for a face?
Ew.
And then they look in the camera and they make the duck face. I'm like, bruh, why was that a thing?
I actually bought the nerd glasses, not 3D. I upgraded and bought the nerd glasses from Hot Topic. But it was the dumbest thing ever because those lenses are translucent, so you can't really see clearly to begin with. And I had bad eyesight, so everything was just extra blurry when I wear it, and I'm like,
Maybe
Pain.
that's why your eyesight got worse.
and I would
It's just, like,
recognize
constantly
people
black.
by the color of their backpacks because I just couldn't see shit.
They're
Dude,
Jan
I
Sport
feel that.
backpacks.
Yeah.
I used to be afraid to tell my parents that my eyesight got worse because they'd always yell at me because they're like, "You're looking at your phone or the TV too often." And so in class, do you guys do the trick where like you make like a little small hole with your finger? If you look through it, you could see stuff far away because it's like so centered and focused. Do you know that trick? No? Yeah, so I would do that in class. Literally, I'd sit in the back and I'd just look through a tiny hole to see stuff on the board. And I'm very surprised that my teacher never told my parents that. So, like, you put 3 fingers together and there's like a really tiny hole, and you use that hole to see really far away.
I don't think it does anything.
Yeah.
Well, we're also all wearing contacts right now, fam. So we're not blind.
My eyesight went from like -100 to -300 in one summer because I played Pet Society on Facebook for like 6 hours a day. It was like a full-time job at that point, basically.
Oh my God.
Next question. If your mind was an island, what would it look like?
Mine is empty.
Mine would be messy and chaotic.
Mine would be BTS. The fuck?
That's pretty solid. I'd stay on the island forever. Time freezes for everyone but you for one day. What do you do?
go rob a bank.
I like to.
Okay.
Why is it that we have violent answers? Because mine was gonna be punch the people that I hate. in the
Me
face.
too. Like go, like run up to them. She's like,
I would just like to punch somebody without getting my ass beat.
or just practice. See how good my punch is. Just
You guys should try that TikTok trend where you pretend like you're to knock out someone. You know that trend?
yeah, I do.
Oh, where you film
You
yourself?
just see what you look like.
Yeah, I'm gonna look dumb.
I'm gonna look
It's because in
dumb.
movies they make it look so easy, but I know it hurts like really bad.
Yeah, people say if you're like mad enough to punch someone in the face, it's like pretty bad because it hurts so much.
Next question. You have to relive one day of your life forever. What would it be?
I don't have one yet. My life just hasn't been that great to make you want to relive any day of it for 24 hours.
Really?
It depends. Like if you remember that you're reliving the same day every day, I would just die. I'd rather die. But if I had no
Mm.
idea,
What day would I relive? I feel like I would like days where like either like the three of us in the apartment doing dumb shit together or like me doing that with my sister.
wow, that's so
Because I feel like I
wholesome.
could do that every day without getting tired of it, especially if I don't know.
We're not gonna include this, but if the day I get
Race.
married to Mark Twan,
Why wouldn't we include that? We're including
It hasn't happened, Jamila. What do you mean?
no, I said we're not including it, but also for if the day happens.
We could imagine. We'll imagine for you. So I'll be, oh my god, if that happens, that means his grooms would be the rest of the God7 member and I'm going to be your bridesmaid. And so, wow! I want that to happen for you.
Thank you. So glad my potential wedding would be like a scouting place for you.
Yes. Oh, you bet. I'm going to look as good as a bride that day.
Wears white.
Yeah.
Remember last time Jam said she wouldn't mind? Oh, she'll mind.
You already have the man of your dreams, okay?
Okay,
It'll be my turn to
How
find
about
mine.
you wear off-white? I'll let you wear off-white. Just not the same white.
Cream. I'll wear cream colored. I'll look ugly on your wedding day unless you marry Mark Twan.
Dude,
That's my only
no, a
condition.
lot of people meet people. Like there's SO through a wedding. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's so tacky.
Well, okay. Well, the thing is, I'll let you know if the groomsmen are good looking, and you probably know by then if
yeah,
they
you
are
probably
good
already
looking.
know them. Yeah.
And if it didn't happen before, it's not gonna happen at my wedding.
Yep. Facts.
Yep. You find a remote that could rewind, fast forward, stop, and start time. What do you do with it? I stop time. I need more time. Or, you know, it would be a great situation. Let's say you meet someone and you don't know how to act. Stop. Think about it. Press play.
That's pretty good.
But doesn't that feel not as natural because you're thinking, like your purpose is
No.
stopping?
You tell me that if you responded to all your Hinge and Tinder people right without thinking, that'd be better? No. I wouldn't be fake. I would just not have
just
regrets.
takes me a moment to process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe over text and over Hinge, I wouldn't mind it, but I feel like in person,
No, I'd like to stop. Or like I've always it was that one Wizards of Waverly Place episode where you can freeze time by standing on one foot. Like I always wanted to do that in high school so I could cheat. Like I don't know the answer to this. Let me just freeze time,
Just
hop
hop
over to my
around on
teacher's
one leg.
desk, check the answer. Go back. to
you
my desk.
wait. You might as well just take your test, hop over to teacher's desk, do the whole thing,
Oh,
Do it all
and then
again.
just go back.
Yeah, and it's not
When Sharon's
and you
too
know you
honest.
still learn, right? So
I don't think so.
bro.
I would go back and see like, oh, I got this wrong. Why? How do I get the right answer?
If you
And-
cheated and you still got wrong, that's a problem.
no, I'm talking about like if I take all the tests and I want to check my answers, then I go hop over to the teacher's desk, check, and then
Oh, so you would check. Dang.
yeah.
I'll just straight cheat. Not even try to do it myself.
See, I feel like that's a really good way of learning. Because
Cheating?
if I take a test,
Yes.
no, Jamila. But like, if I take a test and I turn it in and then I get it wrong when I get it back, I don't look at that shit again. I'm like, well, I got that grade. But if I like take the test and then the teacher allows me to correct it to the right answer before I turn it in, then I'll learn. I'm like, oh, I got this wrong because of this. But if I get a test back that I got wrong, I'm just going to be sad and not look at it. Like, I won't fix my mistakes. My grade's already my grade. Why would I care about it after that?
Well, no.
I think I just did something there.
I don't think so. Let's just say it's a multiple choice. You only get so many options. So if you don't get it right by the end of it.
But no, let's say like you answer A when the correct answer was C and you correct it and you're like, oh, the answer is actually C. You learn that it's not that answer, it's actually this. Versus if you do all the multiple choice, turn it in, and then you get like 5 wrong when you get it back, do you actually go and change and look for the right answer? Or do you just like, well, I got 5 wrong, whatever.
I go in and look for the right answer.
So that way, during your final exam, if another question like that comes up, you know how to do it.
I'm just a bad student.
Okay, you guys?
Okay, wait, if I stop time, does it mean like everyone else around me also stops, or is it just me that stops?
No, everyone else around you stops.
But like, do they move? Like, can I talk to them?
No. That's not how stopping works, Jamila.
Well, that's, I don't know if I want, maybe reverse. I think I take it back. I don't want to stop time. I'll reverse time, so I could have do-overs and take back like dumb mistakes or something like that.
Like running into a bull.
Honestly, don't regret it. Will I do it again? Probably not.
Lesson learned. I think I would stop. I'm like Sharon. I'm a slow processor. I think we can all agree on that. So maybe I'll stop, think about it, and then play.
In our podcast, when I'm editing stuff, me or Sharon would say something, and both of us would laugh already. And then you see this chunk of time, and then you see Vicky, oh, what? And sometimes I think I'm mislining the clips.
Me too.
No, she has a delayed.
I'm just gonna say that it's your Wi-Fi, okay, Vicky? Maybe you're just getting our feedback a little slower. I'll just give you that.
English wasn't my first language.
Wasn't ours either.
I'm dumb.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay, so next question is, in the 3 of us will answer for the other 2. Would you rather have 5 of the other person or 5-year-old of the other person? So for example, would Sharon and Vicky rather have 5-year-old Jam or 5 23-year-old Jams?
I would have 5 of Sharon, so 5 23-year-old Sharons, and then I'd have 5-year-old Jam.
You regret asking the question, huh, Jam?
What's wrong with 5 23-year-old Jams?
Do you know how many FaceTime calls I'll get a day? Okay. It's just finish one, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
They could just interact with each other, though.
Yeah, imagine. Oh my god, if I had 5 of me.
Would you get along, though?
I don't know. But imagine doing a podcast together.
I wouldn't even get along with myself.
Yeah.
But oh my god, 5 of me? Oh, 5 of me like live the same life? Or 5 of me like live different lives?
You could live different lives and have the same personality. Whoa, that'd be kind of sick. I want 5 of myself.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe 5 of all of us? Damn. See if each of
So
them
that's
find each other in their lifestyle.
Oh my, is it Orphan Black?
Yeah.
15 of us? Damn, you know how shit we can get done?
Do you know
Our
how
social
much
media
more of a
would be
chances
popping.
you would have of meeting? Never mind.
The love
The
of our
love of our
lives.
lives?
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't experience it. The other you would experience
It's fine. It's
it.
another
Would you
version.
want
It's
that
the same version of me, just in a different life.
form.
I would want 5 23-year-old or 22-year-old Vickies. And also like 5 23-year-old Sharons.
So then you have like 10 different people to FaceTime a day.
Oh my god, so many options.
I was like,
Would not be ignored all day.
Yeah.
Imagine if all 10 of you guys just ignored me.
That's very likely. Just kidding.
All 10 of us are in a group chat and be like, did she just call you? Oh, okay.
Your turn.
My
You're
turn
up.
next.
Oh.
That's funny.
Honestly, 5-year-old
That's
Jam
so
was a
funny.
good kid, I think.
No, you weren't. You said you were a bad kid. That you pissed your mom off a lot.
No, that was when I hit 7. When I was 5, I was still pretty good, I think.
Look, you're in King D in 5th grade. I think I could take kindergarten, Jamila.
That was our conversational starters. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next time.
Peace
Bye.